What's up, my crypto legends? In this episode, we're zooming out on the higher time frames. I'm going to explain the levels here very carefully so you get ready. We're also going to take a look at the lower time frames here on the price of Bitcoin. I'm going to talk about those levels and what I expect here to happen in the next coming hours. And we're also taking a look at two altcoins that I think that are going to explode. And I'm also in that swing long position on a few of them. And I'm going to explain why, guys. So make sure to stay tuned. Hi there, Andy here. Welcome back, guys. Today it is Black Friday and there is a massive discount that you can get to purchase the Legends Trading Masterclass. Here's where I have all of the modules so you can learn how to trade like a professional. 80% off, which leaves it at $199. Make sure to take advantage, guys. If you do purchase the Masterclass inside of the Black Friday, we also got 1 month free in the Legends Trading community, where I post every single day those updates and possible setups on the price of Bitcoin and some other cryptocurrencies. Now, you need to follow the steps. I will be leaving the form here. Of course, you need to sign up with a link in the description of one of the exchanges, deposit $50 so you can trade, and follow us in the Legends Trading community. Now, diving in right away here on the price of Bitcoin, understanding where we are at right now. Now, we are creating some very disturbing bearish divergence on the RSI, creating aggressive lower highs and higher highs here, as you can see on the price action, which is very, very disturbing. Now, what has happened in the past when we've seen these daily RSI bearish divergence? Well, there's multiple examples here, just like this one right over here back in July of 2021. July and August, you were creating massive lower highs on the RSI, higher highs here, as you can see on the price action, finally getting that big, massive pullback. Now, there's another example right over here back in January of 2023, lower highs on the RSI, higher highs on the price action, finally bringing that multi-$1,000 pullback. As you can see, we are forming something very similar. Aggressive low highs RSI, higher highs here on the price action. The next pump on Bitcoin to create new yearly highs is going to be very disturbing. We have the point of control from 2021 and 2022. This is something that we're talking about for the last few days, but it's very important to note that if this level is rejected on the possible next pump, that is the zone where it's likely to get a really good swing short position. So yes, we'll still continue creating those lower highs on the RSI and higher highs on the price action. Just like we've seen many times, there is a high chance that the price is finally going to get exhausted, not managing to have more power to continue to the upside and start failing. If we start failing here beneath the point of control of 2021 and 2022, the highest volume node, which is extremely important resistance, that is going to be the clear sign, guys, that we could be dropping all the way down to $34,000 even. We are looking for that multi-$1,000 corrective move. Now, of course, this is only if we do reject from this level, because if we do break out from this zone and maintain above the point of control, I do see Bitcoin hitting 42 and even higher, okay? $42,000 and even higher. We're just going to have to see what happens in the coming days. Today's Friday. We might get a little bit of volatility. We also got the weekend. So if we do not move out from this huge ascending triangle kind of scenario, right, where we do have, the highs here around about $38,000, and we are continuing to create higher lows, we still have some time to be inside of this range, as you can see here on the chart. So we could be ranging here during the weekend as well. If we do test the highs, maybe come back down, or maybe down here and then just consolidate during the weekend, where we usually don't have much volatility. So something to take into consideration, guys, is, we are in an uptrend on higher time frames, on lower time frames. This for me looks very promising. For me, this right over here inside of this zone looks like that we are forming here 1, 2, 3, 4, and then we're going to create that fifth wave, possibly to claim the yearly highs. It looks pretty good. This is something that we were talking about yesterday in the Legends community, looking for the possibility of this being 1, 2, 3. We're looking very three-wavy here, one more leg down potentially to around about $37,000, 50%, even 618 was hit to get that next leg up. So far, we did hit 50% and 618 here, which was acceptable for a long position. Right over here, when we do take a look at the fib from this low to this high, this looked very three-wavy. We're likely, this is impulsive, corrective, impulsive, and this was very correct. I was saying, hey, we're likely to form a third wave here, going to the 50%. We actually slightly hit the 618 here, looking at the US dollar tether pair on Bybit, and then we're getting the rise. So if you did long here from this range, all of those legends, of course, you are in some pretty nice profits. You can be very defensive. I would be expecting for this high to be claimed. Remember, Black Friday today, you got the masterclass here, 80% discount to learn how to trade. I've got massive amount of modules there to learn how to trade like a professional. And also, you do get that 1 month free in the Legends community, guys. Make sure to take advantage. The links are down below, okay? You just need to follow the steps. There is a form here that you need to fill. You've got the first link here for the masterclass and the second link here to follow the form, all right? You need to follow and fill in this form to get that 1 month free, where we do talk about the analysis, the possible daily setups, okay? Just like we did provide here yesterday, the levels, Fibonacci, how to manage risk, guys. Join the Legends to see the value. Now, continuing here with this scenario. So today is Friday. We might just have that last volatility. We might hit the highs. I'm looking at these highs potentially to be rejected. If they are not rejected, we maintain above the level. Then we're looking at to flip as support. Then we're looking at the point of control from 2021 and 2022. We start moving down from this range, guys. A big support level. Remember, we're still creating higher lows. If we do take a look at the fixed volume profile inside of this range, we can see that the value area low, point of control, will be also very strong support, which is in confluence with higher low support. As you can see, very interesting zone, the 36,400 to 300 range, point of control, value area low, higher low support. Okay, we'll be hitting some Fibonacci levels such as the 618, 78 from this low to the high, and still ranging and in an uptrend, guys. Make sure to pay attention to that level to see if we do get that reaction for a potential long trade setup. Now let's dive in right away into those altcoins where I'm starting to get into a swing long position, okay? Low leverage, low capital. This is Polkadot and HBAR, guys. I'm going to dive into Polkadot. We talked about this a few days ago. I'm in a swing long position. This is on MEXC. If you want to sign up for MEXC, guys, remember you do have the link also down below in the description. You have $20,000 worth of bonus. If you can trade on Bybit, I would choose Bybit. Bybit has been absolutely great, trading there for over 4 years, $30,000 worth of bonus. All of these altcoins that I'm talking about in this episode can be traded there on Bybit and on MEXC. Make sure to sign up and claim that bonus. Swing long position. Why? Why are you in a swing long position here? Low leverage. I'm looking to dollar cost in, okay, inside of this swing long, because I personally believe here that on Polkadot, this is the low at $3.60. And on HBAR, the low is here back in January of 2023 at 0.03 cents. I'm going to explain right away. Let's dive into Polkadot first. Of course, we are forming this descending wedge structure. Now, this is obviously a bullish pattern. This is ready to explode. We've seen Solana exploding, Avalanche exploding, some other L1s exploding. We got these L1s that haven't exploded yet. They are in the top 100, even in the top 50. Polkadot number 1, descending wedge structure, bullish pattern. We are potentially forming a double bottom Adam and Eve that could convert into an inverted head and shoulder. We are getting resistance here from the lower high resistance trend line of this descending wedge. Also from this lower high created in July. Big reaction, getting a bit of a pullback. Yes, I do see the possibility in pulling back here slightly. Every single pullback inside of this range is just going to be a good level to actually spot buy or to swing long position here. Very low leverage, very low capital, ready to allocate a little bit more, because I do see this one to explode out to get potentially to the top of the wedge, which would be around about $10. Double bottom scenario, yes, of course, we do have the width of the double bottom that could take us all the way up to around about $7.70. If we were to pull back here a little bit more in the coming days, I would not be worried. This is likely to find a base and form that inverted head and shoulder to then explode out from this range. Soon as we explode out from this range, you've seen it on Solana, you've seen it on Avalanche, the breakout is going to be massive and you're going to be in a very nice trade setup where you can be very defensive, of course. Once the price is trading here in the case of Polkadot at $7, then obviously you can protect your position here that you entered on average in between $5 and $4. Going here to H-bar, analyzing the situation, why do I think this one is going to explode? I personally think that this one, the low is right over here. If we do take a look at this as an impulsive wave, which is very fast, it has high volume and it's moving fast, we can see here this corrective wave formed since February till June of 2023 is a three-wave structure. You can see it on the chart, 1, 2, and 3 right there, okay, forming the low at 4.2 cents. This was back in June of 2023. This is another start of an impulsive move. For me, this has been 1 and 2, and we are starting the 3 right now that is likely to explode in the coming weeks. We are also forming a kind of a double bottom. Of course, this is a higher low right there. Very important for it to be a higher low because then this is the bottom of the second wave and we are inside of that potential third wave here that is going to be very, very explosive in the next coming days and weeks. So double bottom scenario here with a higher low, still creating higher lows. The moves to the upside are still very much impulsive. The ones down are very, very corrective, getting exhaustive. So we can see the double bottom scenario here as well on H-bar. As soon as we do break above the 7.7 cents, this is going to explode to all the way up here to around about 10, 11 cents. So that is almost a 2x from current price with a little bit of leverage. Okay, remember these are swing long positions. The stop losses are very far away. There's low leverage, not too much capital. I'm willing to allocate a little bit more here into the long position if we do get that pullback, because this has very high probability in moving up. Why? Because we can see the L1s exploding, such as Solana, such as Avalanche. They're ones lagging behind, which is H-bar, Algorand also, what we mentioned in the last few days. We can see Polkadot. This is very likely going to get an explosive move in the next coming days and weeks, guys. So I am ready for this potential pump. Not much more to be said in this episode, guys. If you haven't checked the Bybit tutorial right over here, check it out, guys, to learn how to trade right over there. And I will see you in the next one.